everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, today we're going to be doing a daytime look using the MCGRATH Sublime. I have used this once already. I used it over on... you can hear that as Cocomelon. I have used this over on my Instagram. It wasn't a tutorial or anything. I just did some pictures when I went to Manchester. So I thought I'd want to do a daytime look and obviously use it over here on my YouTube channel. Ada is currently playing with her Cocomelon book on the floor, so if you can hear the ABC song, I do apologise. But we're going to try and create an easy, quick look with a baby that's playing, so we're just going to see how that goes. So let's just dive straight into it. So if you hear like moaning noises or anything like that, like, please be mindful that she has learned now to kind of use a moaning noise. She's not actually moaning. We used to think that she was. We used to think that there was something wrong and she was constantly whinging 24/7. Well, not 24/7 because she sleeps, but she's not. That's like literally her noise. Like, and it's, well, it's quite funny, isn't it? So this is what the palette looks like. I'm just going to insert some swatches for you now because I'm not too sure. I know I showed the palette, that it was something that I brought, but I haven't done any swatches. So I'm just going to quickly insert some swatches for you now, and then we're going to dive straight into the look. With my Pillories base, and we're just going to dive straight in. I'm going to pick up this shade. I can't remember the shade names for the life of me, but if they are in here, but I just can't bother to get out the little card piece, to be quite honest. If you saw my video yesterday, did you see my nice new mirror? I've got a spot. So these shades, obviously very, very pigmented. It is MCGRATH. So I know she's running another sale. Oh my god, like, see that noise? Honestly, she's like, we thought that she was like whinging all of the time, and it turns out that she actually isn't. That is literally like her favourite noise in the world. Like, I can see her right now, so she's looking like right at me. Kids. So I'm just going to concentrate this on the outside at the moment, and then we're going to start dragging it through the crease. This is very daytime, so I don't want to go like too heavy or anything like that. I just want to, and there is nothing in here to kind of like blend out this shade either. Like, please take note, like, you may need to, if you do like a nighttime glam, which I did when I went to Manchester, I had to pull in, I took my Natasha Denona Dream palette with me, so I just pulled in like a lighter shade from there to blend out the tops, and it worked quite well. It does blend out on its own. I know that people say that her earlier palettes are the mattes aren't as good as the newer palettes, so yeah. But I don't think I had a problem with this. It'd take a little bit longer to blend out, but as today is just something soft and pretty, I hope. Who knows? Who really knows? I do want to kind of darken up that outer corner, so I will go in a little bit more, just keep adding it to it. But I just literally tapped my brush in, and then I concentrate on the outside because I don't want to be dragging so much darkness through my crease. If I wanted it like super dark through the crease, then I would just pack it on all over, but because obviously I've said a million times this is a daytime look, so I'm just trying like to keep it quite light and breezy through the crease. That's kind of how we want it, yeah. That look okay? Can you hear Christmas songs in the background? That's Cocomelon. Like, it's gonna match up the other eye, and then literally I'm just gonna go in actually with the Morphe 506. That's not, I'm not. I'm going in with a Refa 13. I've already had my brushes cleaned, and I'm just gonna blend out the tops here. It did kind of blend out its own because I have gone in lighter, like it is easier to obviously blend out. I love the fact that you can go super daytime or super nighttime. I found that with all of her palettes, well, the ones that I own. But yeah, she's doing a really good sale at the moment. I know her foundation is like normally like £60 or something, and it's 25 at the moment. So if you want to treat yourself to a bargain, head over. In fact, I will link it down below. If it's still 25 by the time this video goes up, I will link that down below. I'm literally just making sure if it's all fluffed out all nicely. Now I'm going to deepen up that crease just a little bit, I think. So I'm just going to go back in with that one. Just as it is looking a little bit too, like, all faded. Now that I've kind of... So I just want to get like a little bit of depth to it, but nothing. I think this is like, is it an aubergine shade? Is that what it's called? I really don't know, guys. I'm sorry. No, it's just called Dark. That's a nice shade name, isn't it? Dark. To the point. Which one's the aubergine one? Is that Bronze Seduction? Okay, so I'm going to stop nattering now, and I'm going to go and do this on the other eye. But I'm quite happy. It's very soft, very subtle, and that's kind of what I'm going for today. I'm not going for nothing insane. So yeah, be right back. I had to stop filming, go and put my little one to bed. So yeah, now we are back. I'm going to go over just like where I've left it blank with the Intensify stick. I did already do this once, but then it was bedtime for someone, so just going to do that on both sides. And then we're going to go and get into some shimmer. So I'm going to pick up this shade here, which is called Rose Dusk. I'm just going to pick that up on a Refa 28. I was going to apply it with my finger, but I changed my mind. And I think I'm going to put it all over. Yeah, I'm going to put it all over. And then I am going to do like a toppery shade, just because I mean, you could leave it here. Not have to go in or anything with any toppery shades, but I do like to have that bit of sparkle. Just going to blend that into that shade that we've already got down. I do like to have a little bit of sparkle, even if it's day or night, to be honest. I think if I was going for night time, I probably would have gone a bit extra with the sparkle, but we're just going to literally tap this over the top. I'm not going to be doing anything extra. So that's just what that shade looks like, but it just needs a little bit of brightness. It is a little bit probably too dark for my liking. So yeah, go ahead, make sure all this is blended into that dark shade that we put down, and then we'll pat some glitter one of her Astral Witch shades over the top, because if you're reaching for these palettes, 9 times out of 10 you're reaching for one of her special shades. I feel like if you're not reaching for a special shade, you're probably not reaching for a Mothership palette, in my personal humble opinion. So for the lower lash line, obviously I'm still gonna, there is only 2 mattes in here to play with, which is a little bit annoying, and one is dark and one is black, so you know, I don't have much. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of that dark shade and a Ref 13 and very, very lightly smoke it under the eye, very lightly, because I don't want this to be too intense and too dark. So I'm just very lightly smoking that on the lower lash line, just to give it a little bit of shadow. I haven't even done my lower face, my face yet, so I'll probably end up touching that up just a smidge. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, I don't even know if you can tell that on camera, but yeah, it's there. So for the Blitz shade, I am going to go in with the shade. I keep doing this and turning the black box the wrong way round, and I'm trying to read the shade names. I'm going to go in with VR Nectar, which you would have seen the swatches, which is this one up here, and I'm going to pick that, am I going to pick that up on a, no, I'm going to tap it with my finger first, because I feel like I'm going to end up with too much if I start picking it up on a brush. And we're just going to literally like tap that. Oh my god, look at that. It just adds like so much to, oh, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So it's got a goldy pink reflect to it. It's stunning, and I would definitely wear this on a daily basis. I feel like that's really pretty, it's soft, it's subtle, it's there, and it's not too dramatic. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my base makeup now, and then we'll come back with the finished look. I don't think I'll add lashes today, just because this is a daytime look, and on a daytime every day I don't wear lashes. I don't have time to sit here. I'm not the best at applying lashes. It takes me about an hour. No, it doesn't really. It would just take me a while, and obviously when you have a baby and stuff. I mean, I know I say that in every single video, but I kind of want to put that across, and I'm sorry if it gets like really repetitive and really annoying when I keep saying, when I have a baby, when I have a baby. But I do have a baby, and I do have to, like, obviously she is my main priority, so when it comes to doing my makeup and stuff, that has to take a back seat, and I have to realise that some days she's not going to want me to sit here, she's going to want me to be there, and I'm going to have to literally slap something on and go out the door. So I kind of want to try and include that in my channel a little bit, and I know there's so many mums out there, dads as well, we have no judgment, but there's so many people out there that want to go out and want to just have a quick makeup look and be able to run out of the door, and that is what my channel is about. Yes, I can do dramatic looks, and I can be here for an hour blending shades together and creating something wild and beautiful, but I am a mom, and mom is obviously always at the forefront, and majority of the days obviously are slapping makeup on and going out the door. Today I luckily don't have to go out. It is absolutely raining, pissing it down out there, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, so I'm not gonna go out today. So I could have probably sat here, but you know, she's still not 100%. If you haven't been here on my channel the last few days, she's not been very well. So I don't want to sit here for an hour. I don't have the time to sit here. She needs my attention. You know, I do this when she's asleep, or I do it when she's happily playing on the floor over there where I can see her, or she's in a jumper room and she's here. But I don't have the time sometimes to sit here and create these amazing creative looks. I just don't have the time. I just want to get that across. So I will try and stop mentioning it, but obviously for new subscribers and stuff like that, I just want to kind of do put it across sometimes that a lot of my looks are simple and basic, go out the door, but a lot of them are also, I think we're like 50-50. Am I 50-50 channel? I don't know. So here I am, sat here talking, still got to do the rest of my base makeup, and who knows how actual time I've got left. So I will shut up and I will go into my base makeup, and then I will come back with the finished look. We are back with the finished look using the MCGRATH Sublime, and this is the look that I created for everyday wearable daytime makeup. Didn't have no lashes today. If you want to know what's on my face, I'm doing a full face first impressions of new makeup, so yeah, make sure you hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss actually what I'm using on my face, because I'm thinking that this probably will be up first. Yeah, I'm guessing so. So yeah, I really enjoyed creating this look today. I think it's very, very pretty. It's definitely everyday friendly, and I would go out of the door looking like this every single day. I absolutely love the sparkle. You didn't have to add the sparkle. You could have just kept it with that kind of like berry tones satin shimmer. That was also very, very pretty, but I love a bit of sparkle, so a bit of sparkle went on the eyes. So yeah, so I will see you all in the next one, and yeah, I think that's everything. Bye.